Okay, this is our second video on section 6.7. We're only doing part of this section, so this will be kind of a short video for you. Print out the paper that I posted so that you can follow along, you can work the problems out. Then you'll take a picture of that and post it when you're finished with the video. The one thing that we're going to do in this section is divide polynomials by monomials. So far we have added, subtracted, and multiplied polynomials. Now we're going to divide. We're only doing a division by a monomial, so one term. We're not going to do the binomials. You'll do that in your next class. When we divide, it could be either with a division sign. I'll show you one of those in a minute. Or it can be as a fraction, because a fraction means divide. And if you notice, the denominator is a monomial, right? A single thing. If you remember from when you were adding fractions and they had a common denominator, that denominator turns out to be a single denominator. We keep the denominator, right? And we just add together the numerators. So in the past, when we were adding fractions, we would start from this and go to here, right? So now we're kind of unadding them, right? We're splitting them up. And that's really all we need to do. From here, we just need to simplify. So simplify each one of these fractions. And our answer will be written like this. It will be 3 terms. There were 3 terms in the numerator. There are 3 terms in our answer. Notice that it's totally possible to have variables turn up in the denominator. It's possible to have more than one of them be a fraction. Just totally depends on what we're dividing by. All right, so now I want you to pause the video and break this up into 3 fractions and reduce each of those fractions on your own. Okay, so hopefully you were able to do it. Here's what it looks like. There's the 3 fractions. In each case, the denominator is the same, and in each case now we'll reduce them. So our final answer will be 4x plus 1 minus 3 over x. And here's another one. So pause the video and try this one out. Remember, in this case there are 3 terms in the numerator, so there will be 3 terms in your answer. Okay, so here's the solution. We split it up into 3 fractions. You notice that each one of them has the same denominator, and then we reduce. Now in this case, you notice we have 2 variables. Some of them have 2 variables left, some of them only have 1. We have variables in the denominator. That's just fine. When we divide polynomials, we don't always end up with a polynomial. So here's some practice problems. Now, you notice that I wrote problem 2. Whoops. Problem 2 and 3 are written with this division sign. It's the same thing as writing it with a fraction. It was just a little easier for me to write in here. So you can write it as a fraction if you want, Or you can just go straight to the 3 fractions from here if you're able to do that. Whichever you want. Go ahead and pause the video and do these 3 problems. So when you come back on, I'll show you the solutions. Okay, welcome back. I hope you found those 3 answers. Here are the solutions. Sorry about the different colors of letters. I did have a bit of an issue with that. But it was easier to leave it, so that's how it is. All right, so there were, like I said, this was a short video because we're only doing a little portion of the section. So you should be able to take your paper where you did the problems with the video now and take a picture and submit it to the video assignment. And be back with another video for chapter 7. Now we're moving on to chapter 7. All right, goodbye.